Well, people, our commander-in-chief said he doesn't care about the economy. I said President Donald J. Trump said he don't care about the economy. Well, you know what? This is not the first time he said that. He said it on May 12th, 2 days before Israel's birthday. He's a strange character, to say the least. I checked out a few videos and because I went into kind of psychological shock because like you know this economy is not playing. It's not playing. And we know that it's yo-yos in relation to what Donald Trump says and does. And, you know, people making money hand over fist that way. It's the new economy. Well, let me speak and, you know, stocks go up, then they go down. To be bluntly, in relation to the war, allegedly. Well, people are in Friendship Pearson, and before I get off into that, there's something crazy going on with my videos. You probably noticed the last video. It's either glitching or things that I thought were in there have been mysteriously edited out. And I just responded to someone in relation to that because this time, I can recall when I played it back, I'm like, you know what? That particular part that was edited out, it was allowed a few months ago in a video. I played a quote from Kamala Harris where she was on 60 Minutes. And her response was, don't. One word, don't. Iran, don't try it. And matter of fact, let me pull up something. I might be able to pull up in a headline. Kamala Harris historically in a 60 Minutes interview told Iran don't. It was one of the most famous things that I discovered. Vice President Harris issued a one-word warning. See that? Vice President Harris issued a one-word warning. Don't. Well, that was on 60 Minutes. And I'm telling you, I played that video less than maybe 60 days ago, went through it no problem. Today, goose egg. It was taken down. Now, I've done probably maybe 6,000 videos between my last two channels. I've seen every possible gimmick known to YouTube, man. A blank screen, edits, videos being taken down without my knowledge. And 2 nights ago, I stayed up because it was 2 straight nights. I stayed up to 2 o'clock in the morning and the comments wouldn't go through. Do you know comments help push the algorithm to push the video out to people? All I can say is this, I'm onto something. I'm gonna say it again. All I can think of is this, I'm onto something. And they're on to me. But we're gonna persevere. I'm a little bit, I don't want to say the wrong word. I'm upset. I don't like it. It's enough to barely make the income, but man. And let me thank a few people. I did receive a few letters, post office box. Thank you. Every dollar, I don't care if it's a dollar, every dollar you guys send, it helps out. I know you guys are struggling, but it's like this. You won't know unless I tell you what I'm going through, okay? And this algorithm is a beast. I know I have put out quality material where if treated right, I would have enough to pay a few people and have a way to travel and do other things other than just be in Chicago doing videos. But I digress. Just wanted you to know that something's going on with the channel. But there's something going on with the fearless leader. Why would Donald Trump say he don't care about the economy? I had balled up my middle fist and I was angry about it. I said, I don't like when he says that. I think that a president, like a CEO, you're held in high esteem, and we're looking at you to care. And I don't care if you mean it in another way. It's the fact that you said it. Because the economy is us, to be point blank. Now let me play this for you, and I'm gonna give you my take on why he said that, okay? It's the only rational reason that makes sense to me at this time, okay? So he's at the White House, and he was asked a question by a reporter, just like last time.
President, about the latest inflation number which came out this morning. Could that be a
No, I love it. The numbers were really. You know what I really love? I love the inflation. You know why? Because as soon as this war is over, you know, I can say it now. Something you didn't know. Do you know we've been taking out millions of barrels of oil? Nobody knows it. You know who doesn't know about it? Iran, until right now. We took out the other night 22 ships. Late at night with no lights, because they don't have any radar, because we blasted the crap out of it.
He said 22 ships. 22. That's an iPad Go 2. Listen, I want you to listen to all the numbers. 22, the 50. He's speaking in code. He's tapping on certain things to let you know. Even the 74, because America was founded July 4th. He's speaking without speaking. You check it out.
We took out the other night 22 ships. Late at night with no lights, because they don't have any radar, because we blasted the crap out of it. We took out, that's why oil's $85 a barrel. I mean, you take a look. Remember when I did this, I said, look, the one bad thing will be, we hit the best economy we've ever hit. And I said to my people, I had Scott, I had Howard, I had Pete, I had all of them. I had Todd in the room. I said, the one thing we have to do now, we had just hit the highest stock market in history, highest 401ks in history. Everything was going well, and I said, I hate to do this to you guys, but Iran's going to have a nuclear weapon very soon. We have to go and attack. So we hit them with the B-2 bombers, which took a lot of courage. It was totally successful. We buried it, very hard to get. But now we had to make the second move. And I said, you know, the bad part is the stock market will go down by a lot based on predictions of experts, like 25%. And it was worth it. To me, it was worth it not to have a nuclear weapon. And the other thing is that oil would go to $250 a barrel. It's at 85. And
see, it said 250. That's July 4th. He's speaking. I believe something's coming. I believe they have these reporters speak so he can explain to you in parable form. And you got to catch it. 250 a barrel versus 85. Come on, man. He mentioned 250 for a reason. We have our 250th anniversary coming up July 4th. Will something go down that day? I love the inflation. That's what he said. I love, like it's his country. I love the inflation. 88, 88. What's Trump's text number? When he ran for office, 88022. Trump erected 2 flagpoles last summer, 88 feet tall. One in the front, one in the back. The fact that you got 88 twice here makes you think we might be losing 2 people. I just got to put it out there. I'm in a bad mood. They messing with my videos. I'm in a bad mood. I'm in a bad mood, man. It's rough. People, he talking in parables. I feel it. Let me give you somebody of sound mind. Clear view, tax. I'm gonna put this in the description. He's from Chicago. He's gonna explain this inflation.
Was released today, and I'm not going to lie, the results came in pretty ugly. Like, you could be the judge. So for the month of May, the report shows that the rate of inflation came in at 4.2%. So that is the hottest rate of inflation for the past 3 years. Now, I want to show you why this is so concerning. It's because of how quickly the rate of inflation is accelerating. Now, for the month of February, down here, which I've circled in red, the rate of inflation was at 2.4%, okay? And then, of course, the war broke out, and we're experiencing a supply shock to energy. So energy prices are going up, and that's causing the rate of inflation to go up, which we're clearly seeing. So for February, the rate of inflation is at 2.4%. March went up to 3.3%. April, 3.8%. And then May, the most recent one that was released today, at 4.2%. So I want you to think about it that, okay, so we're 10 days into June. June's going to be released in July. If we're at 4.2%, what is it going to go up to for June? 4.5%, 4.6, 4.7%? Like, that is so far, if you think about it, from the goal.
What I learned when I was a budding reporter back in the day when Jimmy Carter was president, you need to seek a lot of analysts, especially those from overseas, because our leaders lie. I got some in a bad mood. I got to tell like it is. Not that I don't tell like it is, but hey, sometimes you get stabbed, you get to talking. They lie. The reality is that he told the truth when he said he loves inflation. I want you to wrap your mind around what I just said. He told the truth when he said he loves inflation, because there is a means to the end. And that's control. That's the strength of the whole world. To have us all up the creek. Supplies are hurting. How old is the war now? Let me see, I did some type of calculation. The war is 102 days old. In 102 days, arguably, I would say over 97% of the ships are not coming through the Strait of Hormuz. And how many ships on a daily basis go through there? This is a global economy killer. It's not the sexiest subject. We got to talk about it. He's telling you the truth. When he said he loves inflation, he means it. Not for what he said when he said, well, we'll get done with the war, it's going to be better. No. America is the last item on the menu in a fancy restaurant. And once that last dish is served, ain't gonna be no damn dessert. Like I said, I'm in a bad mood. He know it. You slept in, got your main cuisine, got your salad, got your little beverage, wiped your mouth, finally took your wife out, having a good time, and you don't know. Your wallet and your purse is on death row. It's your last meal. This ain't nothing but the devil, y'all. The Great Depression was October 29th, 1929. That was the Great Depression. You take that date, subtract it from today, June 10th, 2026. That was 96 years ago and 7/13. On July 13th, Trump was in Butler, Pennsylvania, 2024. They say he got hit in the ear. Now, Trump doesn't want to fight inflation. That came out May 12th of this year. He was elected to tackle one problem. Instead, He's Made It Worse by Jonathan Chet. Donald Trump, probably by mistake, said something honest the other day. Appearing on the White House lawn Tuesday afternoon, Trump was asked by a reporter to what extent Americans' financial situation was motivating him to make a deal with Iran. Quote, "Not even a little bit," unquote, Trump replied. Before elaborating, I don't think about America's financial situation. I don't think about anybody. You heard me. I'm quoting it. I'm quoting what he said. I know it's startling to hear about it. I don't think about I don't think about Americans' financial situation. I don't think about anybody. See, people have been lied to for so long that they just assume when he says it, it's vintage Donald Trump being sly, if you will, not answering it direct, avoiding it. But he's telling the truth. He don't care. He's never cared. Making America great is a side hustle. I saw a quote the other day. I should have picked it up. Somebody said he'd have made over $1 billion between his last two administrations. Collectively, him and his family. It's a crime, baby. Put it in the comment section if it go through. How you feel? It's a crime. It's a blank shame. We're being robbed. I don't think a president should be able to say that about the economy. Do you know why? It's on the level of a war on us. You want all these praise about being the savior of mankind when it comes down to getting Iran straight. But you're killing our welfare. Make that make sense. And we're just supposed to hold on? Until whatever promise you made comes through? How we know it's going to come through? It ain't going to come through. If you do, it's going to be short-lived. That was 5/12/2026, he said that. All right? Now, October 29th, 1929 was the Great Depression. So again, that was 96 years ago, and 6/14, June 14th is his birthday. Hello. Now look, February 28th, 2026, we bombed Iran. Today is June 10th, 2026. The difference is 3/16. That's why he said he don't care. 3/16 means sacrifice. Jesus sacrificed, hallelujah. They're going to war tonight.
So, as I speak right now, there are explosions currently happening all across Iran. You have air sirens going off all over the place. Early reports indicate that the U.S. is currently bombing in Tehran and Mor and Kish Island, among other places. There's also some evidence that Iran has also scrambled their own fighter jets to respond to U.S. fighter jets. It appears to be a very, very widespread attack that's happening right now. At the same time, there apparently were hints that the U.S. was dropping throughout the day. So Mike Huckabee came out earlier and said things may get a bit spicy in the neighborhood soon, seemingly teasing that the U.S. is about to do another major attack. Trump said earlier, quote, "We're going to be attacking them. We hit them hard yesterday. We're going to hit them again. We're going to hit them again, hard again today." You also have reports of a B-52 bomber in Saudi airspace coming from a U.S. base in Italy. Like I told you, apparently we had
Experience these irresistible.
Just when it's going good, right? Okay.
a lot of like backup and support that was in the region, more so than even the so-called 12-day war. So it looks like from the attack the other day, the U.S. was planning for like a long-term thing.
Yeah. And here's Pete Hegseth, what he said.
CENTCOM, Central Command, will be busy tonight because President Trump said we will be hitting Iran hard, and we will be. Because Iran has a chance to make a good deal, a great deal, to codify what they said they've been willing to do, and they haven't been willing to do it. So, as President Trump said, they've been tapping. You can see when someone's trying to tap on a deal. Instead, they're going to have tap bombs dropping on key facilities in Iran from the United States of America. And that's not because we want to restart anything we don't have to restart. It's because the War Department is prepared to set the terms to ensure that we get the kind of deal President Trump expects.
So bomb them to smithereens, bring them to their senses, and maybe they'll act right. Suppose they don't. How about tap? Oh, we in trouble. Woo! We in trouble. Plead the blood. We not in trouble. Tap is cold. That come out to 111. The New York Knicks lost. They only had 111 points 2 days ago. I showed you that was major. New York City is in trouble. And that it signaled the soon demise of you know who. Tap is also who died on the 111th day of the year. Pope Francis. Tap is also 666. The beast system comes in after that. Financial crash, new religious system, new political system. Tap. You think the brother could have made it more obvious? Let's listen to it again. Along with the hand sign.
Tonight, because President Trump said we will be hitting Iran hard, and we will be. Because Iran has a chance to make a good deal, a great deal, to codify what they said they've been willing to do, and they haven't been willing to do it. So, as President Trump said, they've been tapping. You can see when someone's trying to tap on a deal. Instead, they're going to have tap bombs dropping on key facilities in Iran from the United States of America.
Yeah, it's about to go down, y'all. That's why he don't care about the economy. I guess I can speak for him. Everything's going to hell. It don't matter. Economy, don't nothing matter. Or maybe he's trying to say is, I'm going to tap them. Negotiation going to go well. And oil going to flow like water. We're going to go back to normal. Inflation going to go down. Maybe that's what he's saying. Maybe I should be so optimistic. Should I? Should you? Well, let's see what the score is tonight on the next game. Maybe we'll get more information that way through symbology. Tap.